Welcome to the boating adventure. Today I'm beginning at bridge 149 on the Kennett and Avon Canal. Well done to all those who recognise this bridge. Bridge 149 goes up to the village of Seend, S-E-E-N-D, Seend, if that's how it's pronounced. It's Monday the 18th of October 2021. I'm just going to take a short walk along the towpath to see what we find. I'm walking this towpath because I'm hoping tomorrow, if the weather improves, I want to take the Swamp Duckling out onto the Kennett and Avon. And so I'm looking for a suitable launching place. Having had a quick look at this canal, it is quite steep-sided in places, so it's going to be difficult to just drop into the boat. I noticed that a lot of the narrowboats obviously can't moor up right next to the bank, so they've got planks taking them onto the boats, and they're moored quite away from the towpath, like this one in front of me here. I'm currently heading in an eastward direction, and this will eventually take us to the town of Devizes, but not before going up the Caen flight of locks, the main flight of which has 16 locks, which I hope to go and take a good look at. The bank here looks a strong possibility for launching, although it's a little bit ragged around the edges. It is actually quite low down, and I might just be able to get the Swamp Duckling up the side here, but I'll have a look further on and see if there's anywhere slightly better than this. Bridges often make a good launch point, but the previous one was actually, the towpath was still quite high, so it meant quite a drop into the boat, which is something that I would try to avoid if I can. So this is bridge 148 on the Kennett and Avon. There's still quite a drop on the side there.
The K&A waterway is 87 miles long in total and has 105 locks. Construction of the K&A began in 1718 and was completed in 1810.
This is a much wider canal and caters for wide beam boats. It's something that it always had done since its inception. It catered for some quite large barges.
By 1818, 76-ton barges worked the canal, carrying coal and stone.
This is the entrance to Caen Hill Marina. It's quite spectacular. Things we do to make a film. So this is one of the hire boat centres. Just getting the handover talk. And that would have been bridge 147. We're just coming up to the first of a set of locks. This is the Caen Hill pumping station, which has to pump an enormous amount of water back up to the top of the Caen Hill flight.
The Fox Hanger pump is capable of returning 7 million gallons of water per day to the top of the flight. That's one lock full every 11 minutes.
So this is the beginning of the Caen Hill locks on the way to Devizes.
There are 29 locks altogether, with 16 in the main flight.
The first set of locks are called the Fox Hanger locks, and this is the Fox Hangers Canal Holidays Centre, foxhangers.co.uk. The bank of solar panels over there are simply there to generate electricity to supply the pumping station to take the water back up to the top of the Caen flight.
In the end, I found that the best place to launch the Swamp Duckling is at the water point just after bridge 149. So here I am, ready to go. I've managed to get into the boat without too much trouble. There is a myriad of different types of boats on this stretch of canal. That's a nice one. I really like the idea of a wide beam. Nobody's going to argue with you. It's quite blustery today, so I'm using these large boats to shield me from the gusts. Although I'm not going very far, it's going to be hard work. I want to go as far as Seend and Lacock and back. There are 2 swing bridges to negotiate, so we'll see how I get on. Great name that for a narrowboat, Steal Away, even has its own tune. This is the first swing bridge, number 150, Sells Green swing bridge, and if I've done my homework, I should fit underneath it. If not, I won't be able to finish the rest of this vlog. Phew. It's gone very dark up there over Bill's mother's. Well, I like the porthole windows. This is Rusty Lane Swing Bridge, number 151, coming up. Rusty Lane takes you up to the village of Seend. And the sun's coming out. So this is as far as I'm going. Lock 21, Upper Seend Lock. So it's time to turn around and head back. Hopefully the wind will help me on the way back. I'm back at bridge at 149, Scott's Wharf Bridge, and that takes you up to the village of Seend. So let's go and take a look at the properties in Seend. The name Seend is from Old English and means sandy place. This is the Church of Holy Cross. Some of it is 15th century and some 18th century. Seend also has a non-conformist background, as John Wesley preached in the village in 1749. That's an impressive organ. These are the weavers' cottages. And this is the top of Rusty Lane. The BBC made a documentary here in 2003. This is the village of Lacock, which if you are in the area you do need to make a visit to. It's only a few miles from the canal. The village has been used as a film and television location, notably for the BBC's 1995 production of Pride and Prejudice and the 2007 production of Cranford. It's also made appearances in Harry Potter films, Harry Potter and the Philosopher's Stone and Harry Potter and the Half-Blood Prince, and in a spin-off film, Fantastic Beasts. In the spring of 2012, it was a filming location for the fantasy adventure film Maria Mundi and the Midas Box. In 2015, Lacock was used for an episode of Downton Abbey. It portrayed a livestock market of the 1920s. Lord Grantham, his family and some of the staff appeared in this location. Not long after, the village was featured in 2 episodes of the Wolf Hall series, based on the novels of Hilary Mantel. Scenes for the 2017 film Beauty and the Beast were shot here, and in the late 2018, scenes from the film version of Downton Abbey, including a royal parade. The film was released in September 2019. Lacock was the childhood home of Joe Sugg of Strictly Come Dancing fame. In the last few days there has been a harvest festival celebration, so there are some beautiful autumnal colours in the church. This is an 18th century tithe barn. What an amazing roof structure. The vast majority of the village, including this abbey, are all in the ownership of the National Trust. This cat is keeping his eyes firmly fixed on Sandy.
Good afternoon, it's Wednesday the 20th of October 2021. Today I'm standing at the bottom lock of the flight at Caen, the Caen Hill flight. So we're just going to have a nice walk up to the top, where I'm told there's a very nice cafe, so the time we've walked up this hill will certainly deserve it.
There are 16 locks in the main flight on the hillside here, but there are 29 locks altogether with a rise of 237 feet, which is a gradient of 1 in 44. They're not staircase locks as such, as each lock has its own pound and there is room for 2 boats to pass. Some of the locks are named after people and special groups. I recognise this narrowboat. Beginning in 1960 and culminating in 1990, the locks were completely rebuilt and they were reopened by Her Majesty the Queen. We are lucky today in the fact that we have some really fantastic views of the county of Wiltshire. Well, someone's enjoying the cafe. He really enjoys this doggy ice cream.
I hope you enjoyed that video. If you haven't yet subscribed to the channel, then please press the subscription button on the bottom right hand corner of the screen on your mobile phone or tablet, which is displayed throughout my videos. Please press the bell icon on the home page of the channel and you'll be notified by YouTube each time I upload a new video. Please give us a thumbs up and make any comments below, as I do enjoy reading them and I will respond to each and every one of them. So thank you very much for watching and do take care.
In the next video, I spend a night in a marina and visit the local town. So, join me on the next one.